It just all crashed, right? It all fucking crashed. This is the second time. This is specific to Andromeda. I have to think. I have to think. This might be one of the mods, actually, that might be doing that. Now, which mod? I mean, I've taken mods, notes. Sorry, not mods. But last time it played properly. Mm, this makes me. I'll tell you what. I will I will actually continue, and if this keeps happening, last time it only crashed once, and then for 7 hours we were okay. And it feels like this is exactly what is happening now. I'm not sure why this happens. It's not my system because I've played other games for longer. Um, it's definitely Andromeda. It must be some kind of mod, right? Is what I'm thinking. Either way, we're gonna go back in. And we're going to see exactly what's happening. And if it happens again, ugh, I might have to play it like without mods at that point. We'll see. What's problematic about this is this. Because I wonder what I've done and what I haven't done in here. Pre-crash. Oh, left alt to shift your camera to the other shoulder. Okay, in combat. Okay, that's awesome. Now we know. Now we know. I was gonna look it up, but now we know. That's cool. And this just centers you. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's hope it doesn't crash, right? And it seems it kind of like. Wait, what? Okay. Let me also check if I'm streaming properly and everything. Yeah, it seems to be all okay. All right. All right. Let's see. I see you, Andromeda. Let's fast forward these stupid conversations right here.
Ryder, you meet Spend? Gun. Spend. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. Damn proud of her, too. She did good. Even with me for a granddad. There's no Krogan like my Rusha. Does a pyjak scratch its butt? Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like any. Just listen for them. They tend to break through their head plates, then a headshot should do. Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them. Perfect for grenade
Oh, we
practice.
haven't heard that. Okay.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the kid. The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me
This is
handle
the
them.
most
Bet
generic
you
shit.
anything there.
Tell me more.
Or anything, really. Ha, there sure is.
Getting set on fire?
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire.
I was hoping you'd ask. So, about 400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away. Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Huh?
It is
Fire
these
away.
questions that we've done.
and a really hard head. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots, I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, they're both still laughing at me over that.
Got any?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Okay, let's talk about Sam then.
Putting an AI in your head,
Almost.
so long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Oh,
Yeah?
why? I don't want to say that. I don't want to tell you that shit. Like, what the fuck is that?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
I don't mind that. Wait, why can't I save? Now I can save. Weird. I guess his ass is like a no save zone.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
We can talk more later.
My
Sure.
pupils are super small. I think I will change that mode. I don't know why people thought that was cool. It's not. I just noticed it. I thought that like my pupils were going to be like super large, like anime style, but no. If that's the small part, wait. If this mode makes them small, they must be pretty normal actually. Yeah, because this is too small, I think.
Hello, Ryder. Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
I like taking on some. What is that? Is that a mech? Is that an Atlas mech or something? It looks like, or a diving suit. Oh, or just a Robocro gun? Okay. Oh my. Forgive the intrusion. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to readily solve, but may assist my investigations. We can discuss it in person at the Nexus Labs. Sure. Okay. Oh, nice. Alright, thanks for the cheat codes. Alright, cool. Okay. Cool. Let me mess around with my wardrobe a bit. Because now we're quite different. So I need to see like... So I'm wearing some kind of watch. Okay. What about the jacket? Well, the jacket looks better like this, at least. Hoodie's trash. Yeah, let's go with the jacket. Oh, 100% black. Okay. And then what about this? No, I think I'm good like this. And then what is this then? Ah, awesome. Okay. No, this is good. As for this, I mean, let's make this white, and then this is the inner suit. What are these lines? I want to find the lines. Won't let me? So if it won't let me, then all black is the only way to go, I think. Yeah. Okay. What about the pattern then? We could do with a pattern and like pattern color white. Just to add a bit of accents, right? Okay. Oh, much better. The gloves are a bit weird. I mean, my hands are generally a bit weird. I'm generally just weird. Don't worry about it. And I still... Come on. Okay, maybe I should save right now. Oh, and that's my loadout. Okay, well, let me also fuck around with that a bit. Because, yeah, what I want is to remove this. Very nice. And now get in there. And that's our grenade launcher. And there is two options here. Either we go with a grenade launcher, or we go with a rifle, which we then turn into a grenade launcher by adding the... Wait, no? What? Then how would you... Okay, give me the grenade launcher. Fine, it's okay. I don't want to fuck around with that. Where is it? What's the Falcon? It is, okay. What you got there? Rifle damage? Okay. Uh, magazine and rifle damage are, to me, interesting. And then it turns the tip red. Perfect. That's what we want. Okay. What about pistols? Not pistols. Wait. Where is the here? We have this. So pick this. Okay, so we can't do anything. Okay. Confirm. Now we have a grenade launcher. Things are good. Once more.
You're setting
Ah,
up in here, huh?
okay.
Yeah, I'm going through what we got
I
out
really
of that
like
vault.
PB's design.
If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me.
Oh.
Ryder,
Okay.
the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth.
You got yourself
Then
a deal.
again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
PB is also a no save zone. As long as she keeps the corridor, like this lane empty, she can stay, I guess. At first I was like, is she gonna stay in there? But no, okay, she's just like at the module. Why is it a no save zone? Save. That is so weird. So apparently every NPC is a no save zone, no save zone.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
Okay.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
So, how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well,
I mean,
there's...
me?
Oh, right, Cora.
Fuck.
What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable. She's a valuable part of my team.
Sure, sure. That comes across too.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
But no opinion on me, huh? Okay,
You're
that's
off the hook,
refreshing.
PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
It would be difficult to be a stranger. Okay.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, maybe I am a little bit worried about it.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
So... I don't think it's... I mean... nope.
There's nothing about the universe that suggests a divine intelligence. And most of what we've seen in Helios is artificial, as you said yourself.
Yes, but we're creative beings. Whoever made the Remnant was too. Why should that be proof against a god? Wouldn't a true creator want to pass on the drive to invent?
I mean, sure, but it's not like the same. I'll chat you up more on that one.
I know I seem dismissive at first, but you have an interesting take on faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on that sometime. Maybe over drinks? The Nexus?
I'd like that.
Yeah, sounds like a
Now
good
I should
conversation.
probably
I'm
update the
curious
rest of the
about
team
that
with my
one.
latest reports. We'll talk later.
We will. Why? I'm not forgetting anyone. Which means... Alright, well, let's go. Zoop. Do we have anywhere else to go? So this is unmodded transitions now. I want to see if like it's gonna be different, or if it warranted a mod for being shorter or whatnot.
Ah, familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
It looks fucking fine to me. Like, why would you mod it? Whatever. I'm gonna let it play out to see the differences with the previous thing, with yesterday, basically. It's absolutely fucking fine. What's the problem? What's the fucking problem? Like some mods, I swear to God. Let's go. Yeah, I just see nothing wrong with this.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
Wow.
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible.
With more military personnel out of stasis,
okay.
those Ket won't get near your vault. Or our people.
We've taken some hard knocks. But this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Okay, saving. Don't forget to do that. Plenty of time.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to Cronin.
What are you doing with that ship? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell you. Damn, Ryder, you just missed a good show. One of the alarms malfunctioned, and we thought it was an attack. It didn't take long to figure it out, but in that time, they managed to scramble at least half the station's defenses.
Why are the alarms still malfunctioning?
Probably a leftover issue from when the Scourge fried systems. It's not that bad. I once worked in a building with a fire alarm that would glitch every other week. Hey, Ryder.
This guy's down bad. What is this?
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
It's an honor to meet you, citizen of Andromeda. My people are the Turians. It will be a privilege to tell you about them.
Okay.
Turians are a highly disciplined race who value service to others. No one places personal needs ahead of the greater whole. Public works serve as a focal point of our society. We believe it's our duty to better our species.
Where do you come from?
Turians live on a planet known as Power. The atmosphere's weak magnetic field shaped our evolution into the life form you see today. Our signature carapace, the hard exterior shell you see on Turians, is actually metal. It protects us from the intense rays of Paladin's sun.
That is interesting.
What's Turian history like?
The history of my people is proof that peace eventually wins out. Disagreements among species turned into lasting friendships. When Turians first met humans, there was a misunderstanding between us that could have had disastrous consequences. But with patience and restraint, humans and Turians eventually joined together in a mutually beneficial partnership. We look forward to doing the same in Andromeda. The pleasure of meeting you has been mine. One that I hope other Turians will soon enjoy.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're
Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing more about my people?
Okay.
Of course you are. We may look scary, but don't let that worry you. It comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how to thrive, even under the worst conditions.
Where do you come from?
An ugly rock called Tachanka. No sense lying. It's not a planet most people want to visit. We had predators, nasty weather, and not much else. But it gave us our identity, forced us to adapt and evolve. Everything about us is built for survival. How many species do you know that have a pair of spare lungs just in case? Or 4 testicles?
Oh wow.
What's Krogan history like?
Colorful, you might say. Growing up in our neighborhood, only the toughest survived. That usually meant a lot of fighting. You'll hear stories, so no sense covering it up. We once had a great society, but I'm ashamed to say, we squandered it. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now. They're the smart ones,
Andromeda. My people are known as Asari. It would be my pleasure to tell you about our kind.
Okay.
Very well. Asari are the oldest civilized race in the Milky Way galaxy. Among my people, diplomacy and cooperation are prized over war or conflict.
Where do you come from?
Asari come from a planet known as Thessia, which many consider the crown jewel of the Milky Way. It's a thriving world blessed with prosperity and peace, and the center of the largest economy in the galaxy. With the high concentration of element zero on Thessia, Asari evolved powerful biotic abilities. It is considered a hallmark of our species.
What's Asari history like?
Thousands of years ago, we played an important role in founding the Citadel Council, the seat of government for our home galaxy. In the ensuing centuries, Asari placed great value on cooperation and collaboration. Many species look to us for leadership and guidance. Due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age, we are patient in our decisions and prefer long-term solutions over short-term gains.
I guess it explains why half of them are fucking bar tables dancing. They know what's up.
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need. As with all political institutions in the Milky Way, conflict is rare. Peace and cooperation are the rule of the day.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you.
Thank God for Voltor would be fucking trapped in there. Interesting, if that's human, then what is this and why does it not have anything? It has a Pathfinder model. It definitely shows Earth. But then you also have this guy.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad.
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda. I'm a Solarian. I'd be pleased to tell you more about my species.
Okay.
Solarians are considered among the brightest scientific minds of the Milky Way. We're known for our quick thinking, technological savvy, and intellectual powers of deduction.
Where do you come from?
Solarians originate from a world known as Surrogate. It's a tropical planet covered with oceans and rainforests. As an amphibious species, we're at home in Surrogate's lush jungles, but with our technological advancements, we can adapt to nearly any environment. We look forward to studying the wonders of Andromeda and the rich diversity our galaxy has to offer.
What's Solarian history like?
Cooperating with the Asari, we were the second species in the Milky Way to help form a galactic government, the Citadel Council. From time to time, we also guided other species, such as the Krogan,
Sure.
to better channel their natural gifts
Sure you did.
towards worthy pursuits. It's our belief that the careful application of science and intellect is the key to improving the quality of life for all. It's been my pleasure. Rest assured, the people of Andromeda have
Knowing the trilogy, this... yeah.
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make friends.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the
This
initiative.
is Ark Hyperion, one of several ships that made the long voyage from the Milky Way galaxy to Andromeda. The thousands of colonists aboard have come in peace, united by their dream of a better life in your beautiful galaxy. You need not fear their arrival. We are all citizens of the universe, eager to be your friend.
Hello there. I'm a human being. If you'd like to know more about my people, just ask.
Is that Lazy Peon? Okay.
Okay.
Good to hear. Humanity is a diverse species. You may notice different skin colors and religious beliefs among our people. Yet we don't let those differences come between us. We'd rather celebrate our diversity rather than fight over it.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Where do you come from?
Humans come from a planet called Earth. It's a beautiful blue world with everything from oceans to jungles, snowy mountain peaks to deserts.
It's also an oasis of biological diversity. Scientists calculate Earth contains nearly 9 million unique animal and plant species.
What's human history like?
Humanity is a young people compared to many of the other Milky Way races. We didn't discover spaceflight until much later. But what we lack in age, we make up for with enthusiasm and a pioneer spirit. We'd like to think we can teach our fellow travelers a few new tricks. I'm glad you stopped by. Next time you see a human, ask about ice cream. It's one of the many great
That's
things
fair.
we bring to Andromeda.
Ask them about Goonie as well. Let's see what that... Anyway, Garson? Isn't that the... That's interesting.
Welcome to Pathfinder. I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send them our way. And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask.
I mean, I'm checking back with you right now. What the hell? Just tell me.
Pathfinder, do you have a moment? We
We?
need to explain you.
Who's we?
Explain me?
Our new VI over there is
Where
meant
did
to
she
take
go?
control of our Pathfinders, but it just lost all its settings in a crash. If you could fix them, that would really help us out. Just talk to the VI, and it'll do the rest.
Thanks.
Of course.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors.
That's why the Pathfinder VI wasn't...
You are looking at an image of the Milky Way, the original system of the colonists now arriving in Andromeda. Home to countless life forms, the Milky Way is a galaxy where friendship and peace are held in the highest regard.
Hermione?
Those arriving in Andromeda bring with them this spirit of enlightenment. They look forward to making your acquaintance.
Please have a look around.
Why are my hands so large, by the way? Like, these are huge, huge hands. What? I just noticed that. Like, why are my hands so huge? Why do games insist on doing that? World of Warcraft does the same. Guild Wars does the same. Final Fantasy does the same. I don't like some games just do that. I don't know. Skyrim does the same. Hell, Fallout does the same. Like, hands are huge, dude, on everyone, men, women, everyone.
You are looking at an image of the Milky Way.
I wonder if it's because, you know,
Now arriving in Andromeda.
they convey more body language and all that crap. Maybe, I don't
Galaxy
know.
where friendship and peace are held in the
Hello there,
highest
neighbor.
regard.
I'm
Those
Jim Garza,
arriving
the
in
founder of
Andromeda
the
bring
Andromeda
with them the
Initiative.
spirit of enlightenment.
I thought you might like to
They
hear
look
more
forward to
about
making your
our
acquaintance.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our Pathfinders have done their job and made new friends in the galaxy. Welcome to the Nexus. But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
What are you planning to do in this galaxy?
Great question. I'd be worried about that too. I can assure you, we have no hostile intentions whatsoever. We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. We're eager to learn about new cultures,
Is Pilgrim
new
a
ideas,
right word?
and share our own with you.
Pilgrim is religious.
But we understand trust needs
I'm no
to be
fucking
earned,
pilgrim.
no matter what galaxy you're in. And the initiative looks forward to doing just that.
Strange.
Why did you leave the Milky Way?
I get that question a lot. Many of us have a deep curiosity that needs to know what else is out there. Our own Milky Way is just one tiny speck in a universe full of mysteries. And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call to adventure I could not resist.
Right.
Thank you for taking the time to listen. On behalf of my fellow Milky Way travelers, we couldn't be more excited about what the future
I'm
holds
smelling
for
two
all of
plot
us.
twists, right? One plot twist, she's alive. That's one of the plot twists I'm considering right now. The second one is that things are going to take a much darker turn when it comes to why actually we came specifically to Andromeda, because it feels like somebody knew about everything that's going on here.
Welcome to the setup for your Pathfinder informational VI. I am programmed with all relevant data. However, you must identify which information I should prioritize. First, select your preferred voice and appearance, male or female.
Go female. But male is also cool for this guy. Maybe male, right?
Male, please.
Variable set. Which aspect of the Pathfinder's role should be highlighted? Exploration and discovery, or first contact with new species?
Let's go with exploration and discovery.
Variable set. Next, should I emphasize the role of the Pathfinder team or their partner AI?
Talk about our SAM partners.
Variable set. Finally, should I provide career advice to future Pathfinders or an honor of the former Pathfinders?
I want you to give career advice.
Setup complete. Would you like to keep these settings?
It all sounds good to me.
Thank you for choosing this Pathfinder information VI. Implementing changes. Hello. This display describes our Pathfinders, the Initiative's elite explorers.
Tell me about Pathfinders.
Pathfinders survey distant worlds and discover promising new outpost sites for the Initiative. Our colonization efforts wouldn't be possible without them.
Tough job. Do Pathfinders have help?
Each Pathfinder is linked to a partner AI that allows them to study new worlds in hours instead of months. If you see a Pathfinder on your travels, be sure to say hello.
Alright, cool. I like how we set it up. Do you think she's gonna be happy about this shit? Come on. Don't make me poke you. Let me talk to you. Don't make me threaten you with my fucking leg dance.
They're happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn more about your own culture.
I saw it pop. There we go.
Hello again.
Okay, that's it.
Thanks.
Good job.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the Initiative.
The field of view is strange when you run. I think I prefer the camera changes as they were before. We'll see. Where the fuck am I?
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults from the surface?
Nah, Rack and I engineered mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though.
Okay, so now we have research.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
Whew, so many fucking quests and everything. And this is not even open yet. Who knows what takes place in there? Ben Shapiro?
Make no sense.
Okay, talk to me. Oh my god.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
Before I leave this area, now that I have this quest, I will just go in and like see if maybe they have a problem here as well.
Anyone see my acid solution?
See what I mean? Maybe even in cultural exchange.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
A ray of hope for Sleep
We
Star
hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the...
How may I assist?
That's all.
What is this? Docking or...
Why would he say that?
Maybe he thought he was being honest.
He was being an ass.
And that's where we come from, right?
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7.
Oh. So this is like news, let's say. Okay. Cool to know, I guess.
Command of the Tempest and the ongoing search for him.
I know we slept for 600 years, but right now I could sleep for 600 more.
So how things go?
Wait, that's even like more new stuff. Shit. Is the Vortex a nightclub? Please tell me the Vortex is a fucking nightclub.
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering through. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
I love the voice actor.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
I love the voice
Only when a
actor.
mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus.
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water. A frail green line between us and oblivion. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
I know what surprise, responsibility can be like.
So I hear. Perhaps we could share our burdens.
Yeah, perhaps we
I
can.
need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize to them. Bring me any plants you find.
This is perfect voice acting.
And my thanks.
Perfect voice acting. They should have made him look a little bit older. But I do love this guy. Good shit.
Pathfinder.
Alright, that's a pleasant surprise among all the other fucking lifeless husks. Oh boy. You know I'm leaving that for last. Make a mental note, there is a nightclub. New nightclub in town.
These power outages make no sense.
So this connects to the hydroponics down there. Okay, very cool. Then what is this? Residential area, I would assume. Some sort of. Open up! Open up! Look at my legs. Ah, fuck. I'm like... I'm like... Alright, so I'm like an escapee football enthusiast, you know, asylum patient. That's the vibe that I'm giving. I don't know if they call them asylums anymore, so I'm very sorry if I just like sound insensitive. It's just you understand what I'm trying to say, though, right? Listen, it's just a joke. Don't worry about it. But you know the type, right? I mean, have you watched like Ace Ventura, the second one, where he's like at one point like in one of in a well house? Do you want me to call it a well house? I'm not sure. And there is such a player, quote unquote, such a football fan, quote unquote. That's the vibe I give, like precisely. I could find the clip. I might. I haven't watched that movie in ages because it's fucking bigoted as fuck. In some regards. But yeah. It is very funny. It is extremely funny at most moments.
Wonder if I can get this part off local traders.
Alright, wait. Maybe I should actually see what's up here. Less traction when cornering, but more agile. Okay, interesting. What is a hex? Oh, these are paint jobs. Oh my god. Wait, I want to see that. Let me just... Can't? Okay, let me see everything about this. Seal generation? Nobody cares. Give me that. Oh boy. Okay, what about paint jobs? Let me see. Oh, yes! I mean, the blood pack is also glorious, right? But yeah, that is perfect. Alright, where are the resources? Is it this? Oh, you got nothing. Okay, what about weapons? Do you have melee mods? No? Okay. What about armor? What? No, reset. I don't want to sell that. That is, what is that? That's like, I don't even know, like, what it has. Where are the stats? I can't see them, so why would I sell anything? I hate these. I might as well sell them. Quite honestly, I just... They look so weird, except this one. This one looks cool. This looks like a Grenier rifle. Once again, I like those. But yeah, if I could just see what these things do, I would know if I want to sell them. And I can sell at the ship anyways, so who cares? That is so expensive. What the fuck? Automatic fire system? What is an automatic? Okay, but can I just like understand what it does? No? Okay. Newtonian multi. Oh wait, maybe I'm stupid. Effects. Automatic fire system. Okay. Cool. Good to know. This is interesting, but my money's running out. And then we have, of course, all that nonsense. So that goes into the pistol. Okay. So it will never go into, let's say, a rifle. Wait, no, it might. Wait a minute. Who says there isn't like a... Assault rifle? Where is assault rifle melee? There isn't any? Come on. Ugh, that's disgusting. So I've been developing the wrong weapons, but I like rifles though. Like I hate pistols. I don't like pistols. All right, fine. I'll just get a pistol next time. Ugh. Oh, that's a consumable. Okay, never mind that then. Oh, hey, I want that. And that. No, 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 no. Confirm. I want that. Okay. Fine. I'll try to. Let's see. I'll try. I'll try. Wait. Um. So that's like a mod, right? So that can go. Okay. Now that's how you sell. Ah, right. So if I click it once, wait, cancel. Oh, okay. So yeah, we can. What is a receiver? Penetration. Okay. I'm never gonna use a sniper rifle. I mean, it does give penetration. That one's okay. Pistol scope. Come on, dude. Stock is never gonna be a thing for me. What's a vented barrel? Cool. I hate the consumables in this game. I hate that shit. The core? No, we want that. That can go. Okay. I like how it looks. I might keep it for that reason. I like how that looks too. Fuck the cryo gauntlet. Who the fuck cares? Especially fuck that rifle. What are these? Like, they are ugly. Is it just me? Because these really look ugly to me. I don't know. I think I'll just sell them. They look like Cyberpunk 2077 weapons, you know? Oof. Hey, that is awesome. Oh, minus here. Oh, you bastards. You bastards. Okay, confirm this shit. Hey, we're back in the game. But we can't buy anything. Anything important anyway. Okay, bye. Maybe now that I know more, I'll be able to buy more, right? Maybe not. Alright, but it was a cool fight. Let me just save. I'll take a look at the armors as well and sell whichever ones I just don't like. What is this? Is this the tram? Yeah, okay, cool. Whenever I do this, it's like that meme with the cat and then like the guy. Oh, you subscribed again? Holy, I just saw that. Hey, thanks so much. Holy shit, thanks. I really appreciate it. Andromeda is treating me. It already crashed once. It already crashed once. I think it's like the mods that I have. 2 years is insane. You're just fucking insane. You know that? You're fucking insane. How is the sound? I'm testing this new weird microphone shit. You know? And yeah, 2 years, as you said, like crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know? If you were the one streaming, I wouldn't be able to do this for you. So I really appreciate it because I'm fucking poor as fuck. Better than yesterday? It better fucking be. I have no idea how to like wait. Is this better or worse by the way right now?
Don't hesitate to share them.
With this one, you can't even hear me when you can hear me when I clap. Damn. Okay. But like this you can even hear me tapping or anything. You can hear anything like this. Damn, you can hear any sound I can make. Alright, noise reducer. That's all I know how to do. Anyway, right, thanks for the 2 years. I really fucking appreciate it. For real. And yeah, it's treating me interestingly. I don't know. It's the pacing is shit again. I will say this much. The pacing has gone to shit again. It's very weird. Wow, that's the most awkward stunt I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know. Like this game is just it is I don't know what it is. Shit, like can't even sell anything here. Okay, back. What about armor? Can I mix and match, you think? You know what's annoying? That there are so many armors in this game that like I don't even know. And the prices, holy shit, they're bad. What do I even have? What? Oh, okay. That is trash. Hey, sell that. What about this? What can you do? This is nothing? This is literally nothing? It doesn't even have like instructions. Sell that shit. I don't even want to have a helmet. Fuck it. Alright, let's find a proper helmet now. Initiative 2, so it gives some shields, okay. But this though, this like gives like some weapon accuracy and some other shit. What about this one? Oh, that's the one that I sold. Okay. Shields, huh? Damage resistance sounds like awesome to me. Pick it, right? Okay. Alright, what else? Back. Arms. Wait, how do I know which arms I have? Nothing. They don't do anything. My suit doesn't do anything. It doesn't work. Wait, this might work. Okay, counter XP. Okay. Okay, so how about I sell you? Confirm. Okay, back. My arms are also shit, so confirm that. And my legs are probably trash as well. What about these? What do you have? Bleh. Alright, time to find something to wear. No, don't take it. We don't have an armor anymore. Okay, Pathfinder torso. This is cool. That's the one I gave them. Alright, give me the Pathfinder one. And can't we have it in like categories? Maybe. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, back. We bought the helmet, right? So now we need to buy the arms. Did I buy the chest? I did buy the chest, okay. And I bought like 4 parts, right? I think I have everything.
It'll work against lighter weapons fire, but
If I don't, I'll be back. Don't worry. And up here is gonna be the other side. Alright, so now only the club remains. That's not the club. That is just glorified cafe. Wait. Get up there!
That's your flag, everyone. Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing a new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right?
That's all you had?
Take a break, Pathfinder. Everyone needs it.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry. Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands. Welcome back.
Another one! Damn it! This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab.
Really?
You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Bad people giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things. Tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me, aren't you?
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
God, I almost like puked that out the way that I drank it, but fine. That's the deadest club that ever clubbed in any Mass Effect game. What a disappointment! Seriously, don't these people know that you need some sort of entertainment in like space travel like this? You literally need entertainment. You need something. You need it. You're gonna go fucking insane. Let me track my quests. 1 second. Search for supplies in the atrium. Sure, okay.
The use of firearms on the Nexus is against initiative regulations.
Where do I want to go? Let's go to fucking operations, whatever.
A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. This is HNS.
This is Addison. Our first outpost, Prodroma,
There's puke on the floor.
confirmed full deployment on EO.
You're sick. Locking a man up with germs. If I die...
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
He didn't lie. He was going to do it, but he didn't do it.
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, play back.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
Director Tan will determine what's to be done. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director
Could you please move?
of your status.
Thank you. Any new, like, No? Okay.
Pathfinder. Wow. I'm Davis Carr, Helios News Service. Maybe you've heard my voice over the vids. I'm trying to file a story right now, but hey,
HNS, huh? Where are the rest of you?
I had an editor, but it's crazy out here. Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny. Or something. I haven't had much sleep.
I met another journalist, Carrie Tavessa.
Yeah, we're running Carrie's series, Path of a Hero. Good stuff. I'm mostly on my own, so pretty much anyone who brings me news is welcome. Content is king, and her content is really touching a nerve.
Who pays for you to do this?
Technically, HNS is an arm of the initiative, but we serve the public, not them. Sometimes the higher-ups try and tell us what to broadcast, Tan especially, but we decide what to run and how to run it. It causes friction, but at least I can live with myself.
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
I was. Sort of. Only had a couple internships under my belt. Good places, though. The New Star Chronicle even sent me to Mars for a week. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Then the uprising happened. We got a little too close. My editor was killed. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
Talk to you later, Davis.
Hey, Ryder, before you go, I hate to ask, but it seems like your job takes you all over, the places we can't broadcast yet. If I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing them on some planets? It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get set up.
Great. Just place a receiver near an outpost, and they'll get our reports.
Sure, I guess. I wouldn't mind doing that.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
How's the pathfinding? Good?
I'll let you get back to work.
I'm sure glad that I talked to her. Quote unquote talk.
Got it, boss. I'll send the usual warning to the bar.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Bye.
Nothing malfunctioning here. Maybe inside here. What the fuck? Oh, that's cleaned up.
Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel in your victories.
That's why I'm standing here.
Oh, I never doubted you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder, of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
Though I worry about your decision on Eos, Ryder. A military outpost won't help feed the Nexus, not the way scientists might have.
But it will protect us from a growing list of threats.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I'm not sure how Pathfinders operate, so I can't really say I don't need permission. And I also have no reason to antagonize yet. If I knew how the Pathfinders operate, are they like equivalent to Spectres? Like above and beyond the law? Like, what are they? I don't know what the fucking things are, but yeah, sure, thanks.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder. Ugh.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. Something about Andromeda viability and perks. Could be useful.
Yeah, could you stop feeding me like side quests, please? Like, just let me fucking... It's gonna be difficult, isn't it?
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
This is gonna be very difficult.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since Eos. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help.
God,
people
they're idle
waking up.
stances.
It's a fresh start.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's on us. But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
Normandy SR2, huh?
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Maybe they can't
Did
know.
you have some
Maybe
other
we should
business?
research their language.
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. My conflict with this is the superior in command was definitely just going to cause like a huge problem, right? Now you're always supposed to, you know, killing him is a horrible thing. Like intending to kill him, like he could have just not done what the other guy ordered, you know? That's all it would have taken. Like, why shoot him? Execution for incompetence during active duty. A little bit commissarial, don't you think? I wouldn't say release. No, I would not say release. I don't think release is realistic here. On the other hand, exiling him is like, what? Where he gonna go? Wherever he goes, he's gonna cause issues, right? But every time he disagrees with command, he's going to be trying to kill someone. I don't fucking know. Give me a sec. Nah, exile him. Fuck him.
He intended to kill the chief. He pulled the trigger, believed he'd done it. Banish him.
Agreed. Sometimes we must rule with our hearts.
Yep.
I hope my conscience will be as clear as yours seems to be.
Nope.
At least we'll have this sort of business behind us.
Also, yep.
Something I can help you with?
Nah.
I'm...
Let's go.
Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
Stop simping over me, Cora. We'll fuck, okay? Don't worry about it. You may not be the best, but you can fuck the best. Wow. No, but for real, I like Cora as a character. I like BB as a character. That's about it. And the reason why I like Cora isn't because she's like some kind of amazing, like innovative, original character, but exactly because she's the archetype, but done well, in my opinion. She's fine.
Pathfinder, do you have just a
Wow.
minute?
Okay.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tan called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Building a military outpost so early has been pretty controversial. Kandros approves, but others say it paints the initiative as a conqueror.
Every step we've taken in Andromeda has been dangerous. The initiative needs to defend itself.
Very candid, but maybe people need to hear it. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
That is the truth, but you know, there is no fucking bar. There is no bar. There is no bar. I'm a party animal anyway, in spirit.
There's a lot of drinking, followed by slightly more drinking.
This is history too, these little moments between.
Of course it is.
Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
Good, yeah, go paint me a drunkard. I don't mind, I'll take responsibility. Morons. Like, my character couldn't have said, oh, I like to go out and hang out with my buddies, have a drink and all that stuff that you do like when you're a normal person, which I do in real life. Like, what do you think? That everyone who drinks, who enjoys a drink, is gonna be like, so, Daphne, what do you like doing on your free time between streams? I get shit-faced all day. I literally live 24/7 with bits of my previous lunch on my fucking shirt with some nice, like, you know, coloration because of like digestive fluids and other not yet digested shit that I have to throw up because I drink like a fucking snake, like a fish. Like, why do you have to overstate it like that? It's like, yeah, sure, you know, between missions, I hang out, you know, I sit with the guys down at the Vortex bar. It's cool now, it's open, you know, maybe we should go for a drink. Like, Jesus, why do you have to go like, oh, there's lots of drinks between... Lots of drinks. Yeah, you see this expression? That's brain damage. That's what this is, from drinking. And I drink slightly more in between of that. Like, what? What the fuck? But then again, a person who walks like this would probably not have the brain to think what I just thought. Anyway, Jesus Christ.
Please address concerns first with Director Addison. One must obey protocol.
Yes, Victor Von Doom, I shall obey the protocol. Do not worry, my friend.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us.
Empowers us to
Hit
do
a
what,
threshold.
though?
A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more security, like you chose at Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Okay, yeah, I don't like you. Did you know
Hello
that?
again, Pathfinder.
What about our viability?
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract? It's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
What's up with the pathfind thingy? Got some paths to find? You wanna find your path? Go out there and pathfind. Isn't that what pathfinders do? Like, stop it! Stop with that fucking word! It's just not as cool as Commander. It's not as cool as Warrior of Light. It's not as cool as, like, other things. Pathfinder? Holy hell. Now, because of that, I fucking hate the title Wayfinder in fucking Guild Wars. Good job, Andromeda. I liked Wayfinder. Now I hate it, and I hate Pathfinder too. Where's Commander? Sergeant, Captain, call me anything. Call me Mommy if you have to at this point. Jesus Christ. there's been less pathfinding in the Pathfinder game. Yeah, I mean, it's like, is this Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous? This is, I don't know. You know what the problem of this game is? 2 words, okay? 3 words. Technically 4, but it's 3 words. 1 word is that it's dunk, okay? It's not cringe. It's not cringe. I will die on that hill. It is dunk. The humor is dunk. The dialogue delivery is dunk. It's dunk. I don't like it. The second word is it's junk. There's a lot of junk. There is way too much junk. I can't play 2K on a 5080 and stream it. I have to stream 1080p. And it's like an old game on a tired engine, okay, which has been drowning in fucking lipstick. Like it's a pig. No matter how lipstick you put on it, it's still a pig. But put too much lipstick, and everything falls apart. The colors, this, that. Put on too much makeup, and it's like you don't even have the face underneath to support the makeup. The face under isn't optimized to support the makeup. That's why this game runs like dog shit. Okay? So it's dunk and it's junk. And the third thing, and that's the major problem here, Mass Effect. And that's why I said 4 words technically, but it's 3 words, Mass Effect. That's the third reason why this sucks. Because this has no fucking right to be a Mass Effect game. Now I sound like condescending or damning or something. Not quite. Listen, it's a good game. It just shouldn't have been a Mass Effect game. This should have been a fucking game from the company that made Mass Effect. The reason is because it's trying to be Mass Effect. But there is no reason to do that because the same company, the same fucking franchise. Why is this not Mass Effect 4? Why did we get Andromeda? Like, Andromeda is something... You know what Andromeda is? So there is this like... So okay, there is this company, right? I don't remember what they're called. But once Transformers came out, they made a movie that was called Transmorphers. Aliens vs. Predator comes out, they publish something called Alien vs. Hunter. Okay? Like, they also did Sharknado. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I think it's also 4. Now, that's what Andromeda should have been. So if this was like 2 devs, alright, 2 devs in a basement, living off like fucking Kentucky Fried Chicken or something, or McDonald's, or something else, and like working from a net cafe's basement or something, and they made a game that pays homage to Mass Effect and like references it in some ways in design, that is Andromeda. Okay, that's Andromeda. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't have... It's like Michael Bay going like, okay, we made Transformers, now we're also gonna release Transmorphers. And take it seriously, because at least that stupid company doesn't take it, what they do seriously at all. They don't. They know they're doing slop, They love doing slop. I think they're called Asylum Productions or something. I don't fucking know. Shout out, guys. Good job. I mean, I laugh when I watch your shit. And they know their shit, right? That's the thing. But this thing here not only doesn't know that it is shit compared to the origin material, but it almost doesn't want to acknowledge the original material. Okay? It wants to do its own thing. Why? There is no fucking reason. There is no fucking reason to do that. Unless you don't own Mass Effect and you really want to push out a Mass Effect game somehow, legally. So you produce Andromeda, essentially. You know what other game tried this? I'll talk about... I was gonna mention Z Nation, don't worry. I was gonna mention that. Even Asylum had a gem in their hands for a while with fucking Z Nation. Okay, that shit was funny. That shit was funny, and it was their their magnum opus. It was their magnum opus because they went and did something based on Walking Dead, and it actually works because they transform it, enough for it to be different in ways that are funny. They're like amusing as fuck. I loved watching it. There's a necromancer in there. There's a sniper called 10K who wants to like score 10,000 kills, like 10,000 headshots. It's like it's fun. But what is this? What is Andromeda? For real, Andromeda isn't fun because it's trying to be the source material, doesn't try to do anything different. Oh, you missed the Normandy? Here is a mini Normandy. Oh, you missed fucking Liara? Here is a younger, better, stronger, smarter, and sexier Liara. Oh, you missed Mordin? Don't worry, Mordin is in your fucking cabin over there in the pilot cockpit, in the fucking bridge, flying your bullshit. Oh, you missed the Scottish accent of the engineers? Yeah, don't worry. There is like, we got you, fam. There is like somebody with a Scottish accent right there in the fucking cockpit on the bridge. You missed Rex? You missed how rough Rex is? Don't worry, we got you. Here's a grandfather fucking Nergy Krogan or whatever. Ugh. Ugh. Come on. But can like objectively it's not a bad game. Like it's junk, okay? It's junk and dunk, okay? But is that enough to call it a bad game? No, it's not. But subjectively, because objectively it's a good game. Like if another company pushed this out, I would be like, oh yeah, that's a fair try. That's a fair try. For somebody who wants to rip off fucking Mass Effect, that's a fair try. Okay. But herein lies the problem. That first of all, there is a legacy to this. Second of all, they're the same people who created that fucking legacy. I'm yelling like a fucking like that moron Hill's babyface. I'm yelling like that motherfucking bigot over there because I'm having a crisis right now. Because I want to love it and I know it's Mass Effect and I want to play through because it's gonna matter in the next game. And I like the gameplay, but like come on, let me fucking vent a little, okay? I just wanna vent a little. It's okay. How the fuck did they do this? How the fuck do you kinda get to this, huh? Not because it's necessarily bad. I mean, junk doesn't always mean bad, right? I've played some junk games. I mean, let's take for example the Killing Antidote, okay? The Killing, bad example because the Killing Antidote has less junk than this, okay, and it's less dunk especially. So bad example. Let me think about something. Uh, I'm struggling to find some good example for real. Jesus Christ, I can't. I can't find you a good example. I'm sorry. I cannot find you a good example. Whatever. You get what I'm saying without an example, though. You don't need one. This is setting the example. This is definitely setting. Like, why would this company do this? It's the same as fucking. Here's a good example. I have a good example. Black Flag, and then the game that they produced afterwards, like that fucking fiasco, that quad A game supposedly that was with pirates, but was inspired by fucking Black Flag. You already have Black Flag. Why would you need? You see what I mean? And it's a big production, and this one is also a big production, but they both fucking suck donkey cocks, all day. Maybe if they had zero competition, maybe if they had zero fucking adjacency to the originals, maybe it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. I'll finish it. I'll play it. I like playing it. It's okay. It's not a bad game, but like, bro, I don't know. I'm having a crisis over this stupid shit. And the performance, like, why are you putting so much makeup on a face that can't fucking stand it? Can't take it. I'm not talking about my face or whatever. You get the analogy I'm making, right? I'm like launching off the whole lipstick on a pig like saying, and I'm just saying it's not just lipstick, it's so much it's other makeup as well, and just it doesn't work together, and it's too fucking demanding from the face under it. That is melting my 5080 and crashing in 2025. Fucking Andromeda, dude. Ah. Okay, I got it out of my system. Let's move on. I'm still enjoying it. Fucking obviously, I'm still enjoying it. But like, I'm sorry I can't be the you know the heaven of positivity that you might require from a streamer, especially from Mass Effect Andromeda, because I know that this game has been dunked on to death. Rightfully so, to be honest. Well, mostly rightfully, and maybe you're here watching and expecting to see a fresh take. Well, the freshest I can do for you is that I actually enjoy it. I'm actually enjoying it. I just have issues with it, very reasonable issues, and I just named them, and there are only 3 issues. That it's dunk, it's junk, and it's trying to be Mass Effect. Those are the issues. And if you take away one of them, the other 2 can be forgiven. Right? If it wasn't Mass Effect, and if it wasn't from the same company, I would fucking forgive that. I would fucking upload this, I would be celebrating this. The way that I celebrated the Killing Antidote, I fucking loved that thing. 2 guys in their mother's basement made a game that fucking rivals in enjoyment and visuals and everything. It rivals modern Resident Evil titles, That's significant, I love that game. So I wish this was the same, and not like, stupid fucking Andromeda. Let me get someone out of cryo.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
I want to avoid that entirely. For reasons.
For reasons?
Reasons. That's it?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brekka's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
Yeah, fuck you too, did you know that?
Hello again, Pathfinder.
I don't care about your reaction, you can solve it.
Goodbye.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brekka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What are you saying, dude?
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak.
What are you even on about, my dude?
People and how all our lives begin.
What are you even on about? What? See, listen, I'm telling you again. I can... Fine, his voice acting is fine for what he's supposed to be, okay? It's fine. But the line delivery and the lines themselves are... That is part of the dunk that I was saying. Like, some of it is so fucked up.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy. I deal in full colony blocks of specialists. I can make individual requests, but we should start the overall system first.
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Receive a selection of minerals at regular intervals. Earn research points at regular intervals. I have no fucking idea what they're trying to tell me. What is more worth it? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I guess building is important because so far we've been bottlenecked by a lack of resources, completely. Let's go with lab technicians. It's okay. So that gives me. Are you serious? Is this real time? Is that a real time clock? I'm done.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said come to Andromeda?
No. I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like living.
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
So now he's good, but like his first contact was
Personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Pathfinder?
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
I heard that the chief engineer on Eos went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Now that Prodromos is on track, I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Lito, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Yes, there is actually.
Why do some colonists have a number letter designation?
All initiative members do. In a CV file somewhere anyway. It isn't relevant when everyone is doing everything. I suppose it's like caring about a middle name. Do you not know yours?
I wasn't aware I had one.
You were in select company, even before you were made Pathfinder. Rider Pathfinder. Specialist designation...
Malapa?
803
That's so close to Malakas.
Something interesting?
Alright, designation Malakas. Okay, I'll take it.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
She, I do feel like an idiot playing this character. Like, the way that she talks and responds has nothing on fucking, Shepard. I know, not everyone should be Shepard. Not every writer should aspire to write Shepard. But what are we writing here? Like, to whom is this catering to? Who is this, like, supposed to represent as a person? A TikToker? Because my character does talk like a TikToker, a lot. I don't know, I just... not like a TikToker, but maybe a little bit like a spoiled brat, a little bit like an influencer, kinda... an influencer that is like doing TikTok videos on beauty tricks or something, or how you should be treated like a queen, or something like that. I don't know. She has an attitude that I don't I'm trying to steer it away from it by being serious and taking things seriously. But the character herself doesn't seem to be taking things seriously, and neither do everyone else. It's like a bunch of teenagers. It's literally like a bunch of teenagers, like unruly brats, all of them. You know, Vetra may be an exception. Okay, Core I understand, but everyone else, holy shit, it's like they haven't been to high school yet, and they're just eager to go to high school together. Bibi would have signed, but she doesn't sign when everyone's character is teenage, teenage emo queen or something, influencer slash whatever. It's like I'm not like I don't want to come off as fucking. I don't want to be harsh. I don't want to come off as whatever. I don't hate emo. I love emo as a culture. It's just like the bad parts of it that come out come to mind when I'm thinking of this game. How everyone acts. It is the distilled cringe parts because every culture has cringe parts. Make no mistake. This is like you took emo and you took everything that is nice and artistic about it, or characterizes it in a positive light, and you just create it like I don't know. You run it through 10 TikTok filters, and you're like, okay, now we're gonna make dialogues like that.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
And it's not. The thing is, it's not when it doesn't count. So in ambient, generic, vague dialogues, your character speaks properly. Seems like a person who is like neutral, I'd say, not serious, but also not playful, not really stressed, not really worried, not really having fun, not really not having fun, which is fine. Which is fine for small responses and like, formalities and whatnot. You can have a character like that. I personally don't like it, but you can have one like that, and that's fine. It's okay to be a little bit wooden. It's okay to be a little bit inexperienced and trying to sound, not too conceited, I guess. But whenever she expresses personality, it's the personality that they described. It's like you take a fucking influencer from TikTok and that's it. Like that's what comes to mind. The way they repeat things in weird voices, um, without any build up, is weird to me. Like nobody does that anymore. I guess maybe somebody did it at like 2005 or something, 2007 or something, but that's just not a thing. I hope it's not a thing because it was like so stupid. I don't know. Like, dude, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't want to talk about it. So we're almost level 3, by the way, which is cool. Okay. What's mining operations? Okay.
Apex personnel, please check
Mining
the duty
seems
roster
important
for
as well.
important updates.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Where's... Okay, yes, I get it with the viability, dude. Let me save. Also, I don't like how you are flooded with quests. And you are flooded with information. And I'm going to throw that into the holy shit bad pacing kind of territory,
How many times have I told you this story?
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible
what,
for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station slightly dented?
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
You really did miss her while you were gone, huh?
I really did. Cash can handle herself just fine, but it's still good to be nearby, just in case.
You sure look thoughtful.
Just thinking about the first time Cash got her hands on a toolkit.
What are these answers?
Master engineer from the day she was born?
Quads, no. She worked hard at it. Let's see, the first time, yeah, it was our power generator. She took it apart. With the blunt side.
Wouldn't that cause shorts or something?
She liked the fireworks. You can imagine what it was like when she figured out that cracking open bigger things made even bigger sparks.
Okay, cool. Nice way to end the conversation.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. He's not getting out of luck.
Pathfinder.
Cash, Spender is at it again.
Did you tell him I would... Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
She's a good character, to be honest, in comparison to like all the other dreads we've seen. Okay, time to I think I'm done here, right? I think I'm done here. I'm gonna suppose that I'm done.
Any logistics updates are due within... Fallout
Anyway, yeah, sorry for before.
Titans across all sectors
I have to say,
Director Tan stresses that it's, quote,
you
for
know,
your safety. This is HNS.
it's otherwise enjoyable. I will persist. I will insist with that. I'm actually enjoying the gameplay and the moment to moment. The pacing though, like that is a little bit more of an issue. That is truly a little bit of an issue. I would like to not have to come back here too often. I would like to have less people to talk to around here. Like there's so many people to talk to. And for sure there's going to be more before we're done. 1 billion%.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
Stop with the word find
I don't
and
follow.
path.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
I wouldn't think that's even possible.
You and me both, but Sam, well, I guess supercomputers have a different view of things.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, sis? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How? I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
Just wait till you see it. It's amazing. Even better than the hype.
I hope Dad got to see it.
He did.
I should be with you now.
You will, and you're going to love it. There's a new discovery every day.
I guess that's something. Dad would want us to push on.
So would Mom.
Yeah. Wherever they are. I figure Mom is giving him the business for him.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. His condition remains stable.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
I also hate how black and white things are. No pun intended with how I look, but like, yeah, it is extremely black and white in the sense of like, why? When I pick it's better than you think, I would imagine that, you know, prom queen over here, space prom queen over here, wouldn't go all the way to, you know what? We already fucking surpassed the you know, the Atlanteans, like Prince Namor and fucking Aquaman. Yeah, no. Fucking Wakanda, we passed that. You should see fucking, you should see EOS. It's like Wakanda #2. We are so advanced that everyone is running around in Iron Man suits, you know? Like, why are you saying it like that? Like, it's a dream beyond dreams, my brother. Wake up to the new, like, when you wake up, it's going to be like a dream beyond dreams. Why can't you just tell him that it's better than we thought? It is actually habitable and there are no issues. Like, why can't you say that? Like, yeah, there's some fighting, but like, it's better than we thought. You know, it's definitely a habitable planet. There is like alien terraforming. Things are progressing faster. That's all good news that you can say without lying. So why did my character decide to lie? Whoever writes this shit has only 2 fucking modes. Tick and talk.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your brother in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
So you and Lexi swapped jobs?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old?
Did we fucking...
Ha, right. Watching you... And she's one hell
We
of a
said
doctor.
that though.
She'll serve
Yeah,
the tempest.
goodbye. I remember saying that. Don't think I'm ignoring your stupid content about them finding a path to a better vocabulary. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you, I just don't want to encourage you. That's why I'm not saying anything.
2819. It's been a long time.
Me playing games does something to you. You changed, you know? You changed. I don't recognize you whenever I stream and you're here. I'm not gonna encourage you. Like when I do this walk, I can, in my head, my character goes like laughing around like a leprechaun, going like, yeah. No, 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 no. Don't focus on it. Fuck. Ah. No, it's fine. I'm never gonna run again in this fucking game. I swear. Oh my god. Oh. Give me a moment, please. Okay. Okay. It didn't go into a full, like... Oh my god. It didn't go, like, all the way like the other time. But I swear, every time... Oh my god, every... Ooh. Okay. Deep breaths. Okay. Right there? What are you doing at that console there? Me? Nothing. Oh. I'm okay. I'm okay. Wait, I need some water. I need to put some water on my face. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Now I need to go and put some more water. Oh my fucking god. I'll be right back. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm good now. Give me a second. Good. Okay. It was more controllable at least. Like last time, I don't know, you couldn't hear it because of my microphone filters, but now I don't have these filters anymore. So you can hear mostly everything. I realize in horror, and yeah, now I guess you know how I fucking laugh when it gets to me, and yeah, uh, this is nothing. The first time I focused on this thing for a different reason, where you know I juxtaposed it with that lizard running on water. Oh god, I was on the fucking floor. I was on the fucking floor melting. You probably couldn't hear it, but I was fucking dead. I was fucking dying. This was nothing. This was a casual outburst. Oh, I managed to suppress like most of it. At least I didn't fall on the floor. Like usually what happens is like I have three settings. So it's the entry phase where I just start like kind of wheezing and kind of like laughing as you heard. Then I start like smacking my thighs. If it's too much for me, I start, or maybe I will clap once. I usually smack my thighs, which means it's escalating. Usually, it's a sign to actually start worrying. And then if it goes over to stage three, it's usually on the floor. I'm usually like, have you seen like how the how some Asians, they kind of like kneel, that kind of thing. I'm just standing there in that ceremonial like stance, and I'm just like trying. Sometimes I support my upper body with my hands while I'm like literally on the floor, and I'm wheezing. And that's usually when my laugh also becomes inaudible because it's just wheezing at that point. I just don't have any air left in me. And I'm fucking dying on the floor in what looks like a fucking ritualistic stance or something. And then it's like that is where it kind of branches out into basically either it's gonna stop. It's like I get up eventually. I'm crying, there's tears, and I start being able to breathe again, and then I go and I try to wash my face, and that's where you have like a 50-50 chance for everything to start over again. And that's pretty much like the combo of me laughing, of me really, really having a laugh. Laughing fit, really, what it is. I love laughing. I love laughing. That's it. I have no words. I have no words for like this animation is iconic. It is fucking iconic. I realize that I'm late to the dance. I'm definitely late to the dance. I now I heard people like laughing about the animations in Andromeda. But I was like, how bad can it be? I watched the videos, I watched some of it. I was like, yeah, it looks bad, but how bad? Until you experience it and you feel the controls, you can't appreciate it fully. And that is why I was caught by surprise by this shit. Like this surprised me. It surprised me. Good shit. Good shit. One second, I have to throw something away. Basically the vibes I've been using. And part of the reason why and how I was able to suppress some of it is you guys, because I just like as I was starting to wheeze and suffering and like literally dying, I was like, wait a minute, I don't have NVIDIA broadcast active. And I have some filtering, but it's just not strong enough because I've noticed my noise like meters there on OBS is going like crazy, and I was like, oh my god, this shit is going through, and that kind of made me a little bit too self-aware. So thank you for that. Otherwise, I'd still be fucking on the floor right now. It kind of helped, like, pulled me out of that. Holy shit. I will try to not think. I will try to not think about that. Whether I will succeed or not, I don't know. I'm still smiling. I'm still smiling, and you can't see it. I'm shaking my head a little bit, and I'm smiling. And I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. No, 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 not yet, not yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. I think we should just focus on the mission, right? Okay. Everything is good. We should go to the docking bay, I think.
Construction
Maybe.
and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus.
Okay.
Authorities have no word on completion
Alright.
and remind
Alright.
visitors to
Bullshit.
avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
Bullshit. That's the docking bay? Okay, maybe I can go and report the malfunction. Of course, it's all the way over there. Maybe I can go through here. You know, we've seen it from the front, from the back, but we have not seen it from the. No. Stop running, please. Stop running. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, because we haven't tried this. You know, looking at it from this perspective. But you know, I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't. I'm thinking maybe.
Watch your tone. You saw what
Like even this, like I consider even this like lot of junk. Like why, my guy? Why are you so ready to kill people? Like literally squatting and shit. Like you're in a fucking war zone.
Frivolous. You'll just have to make do.
We can't fix the station breathing bad air.
A bar opens on the Nexus.
Yeah.
Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility.
It's part of the junk of the game. I'm not gonna lie.
And the opposite of civility.
Wait, why do I want to go there? Like, what are my fucking quests anyway? A Trail of Hope? No, I want other things. Okay. That's the atrium. Okay. That is like something. That's the wildlife. Okay, Ghost of Promise. Other stations. Okay, I will. Didn't we just do that? Whatever. Return there. Okay. Craft the Pathfinder chest piece. Okay, we can do that on the ship, right? I would think, at least. Yeah, okay. What about this, though? On the Ark? Okay, I will try. Spender on Nexus? Sure, I'll find Spender on Nexus. Okay. Oh.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Maybe there's something I can do.
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Also, it's funny when the alien races are more expressive with their faces and everything than like your protagonist. Like my expression is wooden. I look like Steven Seagal, like legit. Sometimes I smile, depending if I feel like I've done something super smart, even if it's super stupid, or depending whether or not I've said something. I think I've said something super smart, even if it's super stupid. But the Turians, BB, Salarians, Sari, everything, like, everyone else except humans seems to be fucking calibrated. Not us, though. And while there are humans who are, like, interesting to watch as they speak and talk, trust me, your protagonist is not one of them. Also, I hate this fucking power, this power assertive stance.
Without Jean, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need
You know who stands like that? I'll tell you who stands like that. I used to stand like that when I wanted to appear alert and threatening, depending on like whether I'm crossing a fucking square full of like junkies, like here in Exarchia. If you are Greek, you know what you know. Trying to present like alert and like don't fuck with me when I had to be standing still. Ryder is not a person. I am not a person, by the way, right now, that I would be standing like that. Nobody is a person who would be standing like this. Like, you have to be expecting actual trouble. I mean, as I said, like, even back when I was sometimes standing like this, it was to convey that, like, don't fucking fuck with me. I'm ready. Fucking ready. Don't fuck with me. And it worked. But why do we have this stance here is beyond me. Like, why do we look like we're about to have a Mexican standoff right here? You know? If EA was going for a kick-ass posture, they could have done the Hitman one. It's very matter of fact, no bullshit, it's like, it's nice. Like this stance, you know what this stance is? This stance is like Dragon Age if you're playing a Kunari and you have like a huge greatsword on your shoulder, and just carrying it there. Or if you're like Devil May Cry, fucking Dante over there, ready to draw or something. Like, what is this stance? I don't fucking know. Fuck this stance, whatever it is. Like, fuck it as a casual stance. It just doesn't make sense. In general, it feels like Ryder's body language is tuned to 20. Like, far past fucking 10 or 11 or casual numbers like that. It's like all the way to 20. But her facial expressions are Steven Seagal. And like whatever you say sounds like half regurgitated brochure levels of uninteresting bullshit most of the time. And all of that goes into the characterization that I used earlier, which is dung. Like, the game is dung in general.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Pyjack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
Without proof, this will be hard to deal with.
Tell me about it. My grandfather tried to tell Tan. He wouldn't believe him without proof.
If he's really this bad, how does he keep his job?
Welcome to the Nexus. Look, I can work with everyday incompetence. But Spender's a traitor and a danger to the station. He needs to be dealt with.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
Nothing more for now.
See you later.
Yeah.
What? How can we be out of those
I'm smiling again.
Another brawl on the docks. Probably smuggling trouble again.
So authorize a sweep. Not everything has to come through me.
The patrol trained under Kelly. They're
No.
without authorization from the
Don't focus on it.
Ryder, we exiled the prisoner Nilkin. Tough decision based on what you uncovered on Eos. His wife, Mariette, insisted on going with him.
It's hard to let go of someone you love.
So it seems. It'll be a tough life out there for her. For them.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Apex leaders
Yes?
notified.
Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Okay.
Supply
If you say
request
so.
is in. Half ammo today. Focus on melee.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Huh. This file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait. Is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you the armory. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded.
Wow, nice eyes.
Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Okay.
Let's go confront Spender.
Yeah, sure, let's.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
We'll be dealing with threats on Eos for a while. If you're still recovering from your experiences, best stay on Nexus.
You see, Lana? I told you. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
Okay.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running Colonial Affairs.
Running Colonial Affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off.
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
We're done here.
As you said, we're done here. What? So below me? There's gonna be a little bit back and forth, by the way.
Break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
God, the footsteps also are so loud. Nah, don't even think about it. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. I'm gonna get some water. There's nothing wrong with this. You know what? I'm also gonna use the fuck shit. God damn it. Fuck that. Okay, I'm also gonna BRB for like a bit. I didn't forget you, don't worry. Don't worry about it. I made some hot chocolate and some other stuff like that. It's all good. It's all good. Why did... Oh my god. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. That's it. Sorry, I had to throw something away. But I'm here now. Ouch, I booped my microphone. Give it a good boop. Right, so hot chocolate in hand. And we're ready to go on, basically, to whatever the fuck we were doing. That's where I came from, right? Yeah. What is that? Supplies in the atrium. Those are the supplies? Okay, yeah, well then we're fucked. I think we're about to go hungry. We're gonna start eating the plants over there. What's in here, huh? Because that wasn't accessible before. Wait, it was. It's my room. Fuck. It's my room in the node. Okay. Let's continue though. What else can it be?
Pathfinder? Have to go now.
This is still not open to us. Okay. I suspect like all of these spaces are gonna start opening up.
Ryder, this new station leadership I'm hearing about finally let you out of their sight?
Looks like.
Took them long enough.
Will you be bringing Hyperion folks out of stasis?
That's my job. We're keeping it to specific personnel for now. Those who can help the Nexus get back on its feet. But with outpost settlement starting, we'll soon be able to wake up more.
I like
Thanks
pressing buttons on my little like mixer there. But I have to say, I think NVIDIA Broadcast is actually more useful when it comes to that. Oh, look, it's Cerebro. Let's go.
Welcome back, Ryder.
My face is back, and I have equations for you.
Dr. Aradana at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun. Hey, what the... Sam?
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam? Is that another malfunction, or... Sam? You trying to show me something?
Wait. That's a phone call, which I have to take. Alright, back. Or not back, but like back from the phone call anyways. Yeah, it has to do with installing a new meter for electricity bills. Tiny steps, and patience. Many tiny steps and a lot of patience.
Wait, wrong order. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
How do you feel? Are you okay?
I cannot feel pain. However, I would avoid repeating the experience, which is the purpose of pain in organic life.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Not before I check my apartment as well, though.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel.
Your father's personal logs.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Oh shit, wrong.
Top scientists have few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
Uploading new analyses.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
We should lie and tell her that yes.
Solve them. They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced. But why?
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to Tan. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone hate artificial intelligence?
Synthetic life has different needs and motivations. It can be mysterious and powerful. Many fear what is not understood.
If graffiti is the best they can do, maybe they could use some artificial intelligence.
Entire species were driven into exile by AI they created, champ. That leaves a mark.
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The eye kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
I have to say, this area and this segment have both overstayed their welcome by far. And amusing as it is to be a maladjusted leprechaun that runs screaming into the fucking horizon in the sunset after like scanning something that she shouldn't have. You know, as amusing as that is, I would very much like fucking...
Is a threat to all organic life. Detecting Pathfinder Rider.
Hi
Okay.
there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avina as a sock puppet.
Wow.
So our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
Who am I talking to right now?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus to save you.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello?
Exactly what I said.
Ryder?
Yes. I can't believe I'm free. Thank you.
This is what our movement is for. Helping people like you. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called
My
Knight.
name is Avina.
She and her followers
If I was
seem to have
intelligent, I could
experience
hold
with
this
human
entire
AI
station
partnership.
hostage.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
The Hannibal VI on Earth's moon killed dozens of elite soldiers. Imagine what it could do
Anyone
to
else
your
thinking
family.
that was childish as fuck? That was like a Scooby-Doo mystery with like the guy like believing me. What the fuck? Same rules. I have to pick this one up. Okay. Sorry, was just an additional thing that the person forgot to tell me. It's okay. I could not pick that one. You know, I had to. Sorry. And I've made you wait. But you can do nothing about it, and I don't give a shit. Alright, so. Wait for an email. Okay. I will wait for an email, and in the meantime, that is like nothing I can do right now. Fuck that. Planet. Find leads. Okay. Wait, why completed? Why? Maybe I just didn't click them, I guess. What can I say? These all are... what? Take the Milky Way hops back to the vortex. Oh, the supplies for the bar. Yeah, let's do that. Gladly, actually. I prefer that fucking quest line over everything else so far. Maybe I'm too critical. Maybe I'll get more invested the more action we have, because it's the pacing, I'm telling you, it's the pacing, that's all it is.
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that.
They literally were running around like this.
The Milky Way.
Okay. They were literally just around. Wait, so now this is gone or is it still there? No, it's still there. Weird. Okay, so it's not completed then. Dude, I'm so fucking confused by this menu. I really don't like it. I dislike it strongly. Anyway, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck that. Maybe the missing shuttle we can do, or is it like oh, it's been some can predict their course, okay? All right, we will, but that's radiation blocked if I remember correctly. All this shit is fine. We don't care. Okay. Yeah, but guess I have to go back to the planet then. Nothing else for me here, fortunately.
I can't wait to be assigned to an outpost. This place is amazing.
Ryder?
As sleepers wait from stasis.
Okay. It sounds like it's about to die, like this spaceship.
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
Did she now? But isn't Lexi on the fucking station? My god. Isn't Lexi on the station? Dude, I just came from the station. Are you serious? Let me look it up. I think I looked it up last time and Lexi is on the fucking station. Yeah, I've searched for her before. Yeah. Oh, they switched. Okay, so now she's on board the Tempest. All right, cool. Okay, just a mix-up. Don't worry. Because I remember us looking for her, but she just wasn't here. Also email, obviously. Let's do that. BB the Peeved. Oh. We didn't even disagree. We basically we didn't even fucking talk. So we have to go back to the thing anyways, which was my intention regardless. So that's good. That's the loadout. That's the BB, which isn't here. Okay. Nobody else is here actually, only pilot from what I see. And there we go.
Just how long were you on EOS, Drac?
Long enough to get sand in cracks I didn't even know.
Ryder?
That's not where the doctor is. I think it's the other side. Okay, maybe she's not here at all. Fuck it. Maybe she's not on top of there. That's for sure. Yeah. Do I have like a bit code or something? Why is everything flashing, by the way? Did you see it?
Any luck stabilizing the temperature in storage?
You mean
Hey, Ryder. What's the story? Anytime.
Nice.
Hi there. Just checking in. What's up?
You know it.
Okay. I do. Nice fall. Maybe she's there? Relaxing? No, she's not. Maybe she's there? Relaxing? No. I will fucking murder somebody at this point.
terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles? We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving, and everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone. Bleh.
What?
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Like you said, we had no idea what Helios was really like. What good's a plan?
Adapting to problems as they come up. I like that.
Good, since you're probably gonna have front row seats to me winging it.
Looking forward to the show.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
How did you hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, I guess I do. Although they do move around.
Yeah, Ryder?
Nothing of that is interesting, I'm not gonna lie. And I still don't know where the fuck you find a Lexi.
Just looking for attention, aren't you?
Makes you wish for... a tail that lets you hang upside down. Oh, maybe that's just me.
Where did Phoebe see me doing that for her to comment on that? Okay. I don't care. It's okay. I give up. And so Lex isn't here. Oh, she's there. Okay.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
So this is like an example that they haven't improved from the previous entry, where if you have too many things to do, they start blending within each other, and then they can't compensate for me having first talked to Harry, and then I talked to Harry and said, hey, you know, Lexi replaced you, so we know this already. So this conversation, the way it started, is kind of bogus, because it's like, oh, you're not Harry. Well, yeah, we know that. We know that already, you know. There's so many side quests that, like, it's you just do them in batches, and then you turn them in batches. And if those batches contain quests in the wrong quote-unquote order, it kind of like messes up things. It can also mess me up, because I can remember a lot of things. I can keep track of a billion things if I want to, but not if they're constantly going from step 1 to step 3 to step 2 to step 3 to step 1, just because I did them in a different order. How difficult would it have been for a production like this to include the possibility of writers saying, um, welcome aboard, I talked to Harry, he informed me of your replacement, of your swap, right? And then she would be, oh, okay, then. And that's it. Like, how, in a production like this, would that have cost, like, so much more voice acting fees that they couldn't do it? Anyway, whatever. Big mistake. I don't care about my brother.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
I like the cam drip
on the positive.
on her
It
lips.
helps.
It's amazing.
I guess
I
this is
might
my opportunity
accommodate
to study
or not
alien
accommodate,
species
but
firsthand.
adopt
Getting a
it.
Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
It is so oddly sexual
A Ket
that
corpse.
I'm gonna adopt
For
that. Like, fuck
autopsy,
it.
a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
I do like her as an actress, though, as a voice actress. Krogan virility.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder,
The way that she said it is dumb.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
I have to say, it could have been worse, but honestly, it was bad. That was ridiculously sleazy. The way that my character handled that dialogue was sleazy as fuck. Like, it would have been like that's a problem with the dialogue, Will. I would have said, and I was going to say, interesting thesis, right? ... which is cool. It's kind of, a tease, right? Because it's Krogan virility. Hello, you get it, right? So, yeah, but the thing is that didn't have a heart, which doesn't make sense because that's the flirty thing to say, right? The "you're full of surprises" is like so fucking neutral. That shouldn't have been the heart option, and so I picked it only because it was the heart option. Then we ran into the other problem where, holy shit, sleazy. Just say exactly what's on the words and swap the words. Swap it and just tell her, interesting thesis, wink wink. That's it. But oh, I forgot, of course. Ryder is unable of expression because he's suffering from fucking Steven Seagalitis, which is a disease where you can't have more than like maybe 1.5 emotions. I fucking hate this game. I love playing it, but I fucking hate it. I'm not gonna lie. And it's more annoying that I know that it could have been so good. It could have been so good.
Thanks, Sam.
Also, her sending me the actual virility report, is that like, what, a haha funny thing? What is that? Like, what the fuck is that? Whatever, you know what, I don't care anymore.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
So how'd an Asari doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
Maybe he did, actually. That's true. What about friendship with Harry? No, that might be a little bit...
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain, by species.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique. He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Suvi okay?
Suvi's strong sense of faith keeps her grounded. I'm not spiritual, but there's a beauty in how her mind rationalizes religion and science.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
I mean, I want to know about my crew.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
That's a dangerous proposition. Likes people depending on her.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Okay.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this. How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah, so I don't know for how long you've been without being able to hear me. I have no fucking idea because for some reason my microphone here, just my new one that is, just decided to fucking flop, I guess. I don't fucking know what's up with that. Maybe it's just problematic or something. I'm trying to turn it on, it just doesn't do anything. I have no fucking idea what any of this shit means. Actually, you know what? Would you mind if I Google that for a second? only when I do this, that's the only time where you can hear me, when I bring up the properties for my microphone on OBS. I wanna slap somebody. I wanna slap somebody so hard. That is insane, dude. Like, what is this shit? Wait a moment. So now this is not even recognized. Unbelievable. It's not even recognized. Give me a fucking second. 1 sec. So, okay, so can you hear me now, though? Okay, so now you can hear me, I can see it. I'm gonna restart my PC. I'm gonna restart everything. This is insanity. This is literally legit insanity at this point. I fucking hate that I have to go through this. Maybe also, 1 second, unplug that, then plug it back in like this, then see if that has done anything, which it hasn't, no. So this has done nothing, basically. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna restart my